Before all of that, a father from Gloucester has been recognised by the King for his work tackling stalking and domestic violence. Nick Gazzard's daughter, Hollie, who is 20, was working as a hairdresser when she was stabbed to death by her ex-boyfriend in 2014.
Well, her father, Nick, set up the charity, the Hollie Gazzard Trust, and the Hollie Guard app. He's now received an OBE for a decade of tackling violence against women. Nick joined us in the studio a little bit earlier, and I started by asking him what receiving this commendation means to him.
I think a number of things, really. One, it's great to be nominated, and I was thinking this morning, I'm an ordinary guy from the Shire that's been nominated for this award, and so that's really, really pleasing. Secondly, I think it is great for the whole team around me, not just those that work in the office, but supporters, donors, volunteers as an entity, but also gives us a platform to springboard forward, you know, certainly in 2025. So that's another thing that hopefully this award will give us.
The power of those letters after the name, yeah, there's the gravitas, isn't there?
Absolutely, yes.
It's a real validation for the work you do as well, and it's a decade on.
Yeah.
Have things changed?
Unfortunately, no, I don't think. Not a lot, maybe a little bit. I think the big change is that it's more in the public eye now, because going back 10 years, people did not talk about abuse or domestic abuse or stalking. Now it's more on people's lips, and they're talking about it because of the awareness raising that's been done. And that's one of our aims, was to really raise the awareness of these issues so that we get it into mainstream talked about, because if you don't talk about it, you can't resolve these issues. So that's the number one aim of the Trust, really, is to do that. So it has got better in that way, but there's still much more of it around now. Whether that's because more people are coming forward or because more is happening, can be either, or both even.
I've done quite a lot of work with your charity, of course, and one of the most amazing things is the app. For anybody who doesn't to know about it, and I'm always telling everyone, just tell them about the app, because they can easily download it for free, and it's really useful, isn't it? Yeah,
it's called Hollie Guard, and you can download it to any smartphone, whether it's Android or the others. And it's free to download, free to use, and it can keep you safe. It can save, we know it saves lives because of the feedback that we've had. And there's lots of functionality in the app. You know, and we're working with 9 police forces now across the country on the paid for version, which is Hollie Guard Extra, which means your alerts will go to a professional police monitoring centre.
I've got a question for you. Has it helped your grieving process?
Yes, I believe it has, because Hollie, I didn't want Hollie just to be another statistic. I wanted it to be something which we could actually embrace. We can take her story, we can use her story to avoid other individuals, particularly young people, going through what Hollie went through. And when you get the feedback from individuals that tell you, you know, this has saved my life, looking at Hollie's story has got my daughter out of this relationship, that's heartwarming, and I think that's cathartic in a way.
Well, she would have been incredibly proud of you, and no doubt.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
That app is brilliant. Do have a look. If you're feeling you're in danger, you shake it and suddenly it sends an alert out to those people you've chosen it to do so, and it sends them live exactly where you are, and video and audio as well. And there's a man down if you're out jogging.
It's very
just
good.
for somebody's life has been saved from that as well, so it is good.
Yeah.